Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Thursday evening. We're still in India. Namaste. Hey, Englewood Online. On our Discord, there is the flight plan and also exclamation mark route. There we have it. Where we going to? So, welcome in, guys, to another day of a Spitfire around the world. We are at 168. So many days up flying. Oh boy. Welcome in also. Nights up, co-pilot, how are ya? And there's a cat pet somewhere. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I made it. I'm alive.
Yes.
Yay!
Surprising.
I see a Schmitty. We're on the North Europe server, guys. If you want to jump in, feel free to join us. It will be a funny ride. So, guys,
yes.
How was your day? What did you do? Did you have a fine day?
Yes.
Yes.
Quite relaxing.
Mine was busy.
Mine was in between busy and relaxing.
I created a new dish.
Ooh. Hey, Alakda. Good evening. How you doing?
There.
Hello, hello.
So there's this, there is that, and this is here. Then we have some buttons.
It's good that I've checked the fuel here. It's almost empty for some reason.
Scandal. Outrage.
Look at my plane doing the ballet here. I definitely need to do a tail wheel lock here before I do anything else.
Now the trick is to unsteer like 40, 50 degrees before you like you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
And you give a bit of power, she comes out. And once you're like going straight, it actually not that hard.
When going straight.
Well, once you come out of the door, he's going straight now. And then
I see we have a definite tendency to yawn.
Yes, yes, you have to be careful. 1 foot on the brake. Oops. I'm gonna taxi over the hill now
Over the hump.
instead of going
Def-
full blast like before. That was not a good
Definitely.
idea.
Yeah. Englewood knows what he's doing is in the right place.
Oh, he's gonna take off from there.
Yeah.
I'll start from here. What's the fun in going the other way?
Boring.
Exactly.
So we have the wobble pump, we have the fuel pump on. Then we need to open this. The magnetos are on. 1, 2, 3. Prime, prime, prime.
Oh. I still have some side pods connected. How did we lose them in this aircraft? I think it's this one. No, wrong one. Was it this one, maybe? Yes, that's this one. Cool. Oh, okay. I wasn't empty. I was just that it only has a center tank, and the rest is all like external ones.
So we have a good spitty. Let's turn the fuel pump off because the spitty won't load her battery if we have it on.
Well, I had to fill the battery already.
No
that's
worries,
ENG.
Englewood.
So. Okay.
The funniest thing is I can't hear my bird. Annoying.
Yeah, I can't fly a warbird without noises.
No.
Why do I...
No.
Just hear her as a whisper.
Headphone simulation, maybe?
No. I have that sound looped through OBS on the other side.
Oh, okay. Not something I understand anything about.
Don't click somewhere you should not click. Sorry, guys. Shut up. Thank you. If you have different scene, click somewhere else and actually get to a different scene. So now I hear something. At least I hear it on the outside view. On the inside it's too low.
Teapot is here as well.
Yay! With spitties. I see another spitty.
Yes.
I see Englewood in a P40F.
Yeah.
There is a cat bat in a Schmitty, and there's a Nightsap in the Hellcattage.
Yep.
So cool. Well, guys,
Let's make noise.
Let's
make some noise.
Let's make noises. After you, Nightsap.
Oh God.
Even just sitting still in this thing is exciting. There it goes. Whee! That looked nice.
Yes. I'm pleasantly surprised, actually.
Then let's start the music.
Let's see if the Schmitty wants to do the same.
And let's get kamikaze.
Oh yeah, nice. Center line. Yeah, we're up. Oh, so exciting.
So of the weird patches like Murph.
Really? I don't.
You're running on DirectX 12 or 11?
12.
Okay. They can appear at DirectX 12. Yay! There
You know
we
when
go.
I had that? When I was using a VPN, that would cause it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. There's Teapot, there's Nightsap. Who is there? Englewood Online. There's the Schmitty with the Cattage.
Yeah. This is fun. It's weird, actually. She's one of the nicer birds to fly.
What?
Schmitty. He's deadly, but at the same time, like once you're up in the air,
Yeah.
so good.
Schmitty is good, just the landing and the takeoff is a pain. Well, that's an
Yeah.
advertisement.
I mean, to me, it's like a challenge. I like that. But the thing is, I do think that, yeah, probably she was deadly in real life as well, so.
So after nights up, he knows where to go sometimes.
Yeah, mostly.
Sometimes. I think, yeah, mostly always on the magenta line, right? I mean, it seems to be left of it right now, so.
Yeah, but I'm getting back to it.
Yeah, me too. It's beautiful here, isn't it? It's not that.
I have clouds.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
Microsoft Soup Simulator.
Hey Castella, welcome in. Ah, Ex-Enviro.
Hello, Castella.
I paid for clouds and now I'm seeing clouds.
Exactly.
Oh boy. But pretty clouds nonetheless.
Hey,
There's a
Costello, how are you,
cabbage.
man? Oh, there is a Kaharia. Let's go.
Meow.
Look like Schmitties are supposed to chase Spitties.
No.
No, I think one thing I noticed before, this bird seems to want rudder trim.
Nah.
It keeps. If I let go,
yes,
if I
yes,
let go,
turning. Yeah,
it'll always turn left.
That's your torque. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's true. I do a little bit of trimming in that one. And then also, as soon as you change your prop setting, your speed, whatever,
Yeah,
you need trimming again.
yeah.
Guess that's quite realistic.
That's where he is.
Yeah, and she's chugging along at 280.
Yeah, she's very good. That's an amazing beast. Did you also find the cowl flap settings? Like I have them on the spoiler axis actually, because that's what
No.
they are activated by. So if you have an
Yeah.
axis for spoilers, or you have your button for the speed brake, that might actually open them in your case.
Have a look. Yes, yes,
Yeah, there you go.
it works that way. Yeah, thank you. But that's only for takeoff, really, is it?
You'd
flap.
have it on the ground. You have it open, so that your
Yeah.
engine doesn't overheat, and on takeoff, and then later on you just close
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okie. It's great to see you too, Costella. Over there, there's Englewood, there's Flying Teapot. I found myself a cat bat. Whee! Wing wave! It's really pretty down there.
Yeah.
Even in the mountainous regions. Or at least it
Absolutely.
looks on the map like mountainous regions for India.
Yeah, it's not much. In the north, it's really mountainous regions, Maximus, but here.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're going down south
Yeah.
basically to Have a look at
Nice.
Sri Lanka on Saturday. They hope it's pretty there.
I can tell you not that much.
No?
I've been there in the sea. It's,
I hope there's
I
not
want
much.
a refund.
yeah, exactly.
I want a refund.
Oh, Lazy Davy in the P38 joined us. Hey, buddy. Since we had a Dakey Cody on the airport, now we have the Dakey song. I'm very curious when the package will arrive at Dakey's. I sent him something, and the postal service is pretty slow.
Yeah.
And the package wasn't cheap. They let
But
me pay for it.
You live
Hey,
in
Viper
the
Strike!
postal deserts. That's where you live. Hello, Viper.
Hey, buddy.
You
Hello,
was,
Lazy Davy.
you were thinking of buying a mini FCU. Well, to do or not to do? I'm saving up for the big one. But that will take some time.
Come on. Okay.
Hmm? Whee!
Going through the tablet, so I wasn't supposed to go Wii, but since I'm looking inside, it's like, yeah. I was just checking that I didn't have stress and failures on.
I don't know which one has been acquired by Murph and Gibbo Island, but they're pretty happy with that. Maybe you... Oh, that's a good price, fair price.
Okay, what is that?
The mini FCU for €99.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, that
my
seems
weather
quite nice.
seems to spawn in.
does it work? I mean, is it worth it in VR?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But Anglerwood
sometimes-
wants to learn the A320 to fly, so why not?
Okay. Okay, because that's like a part of a 320.
Yeah.
They should have that same thingy for the Boeing. Then I would get it, most likely. Yeah, because it operates differently. Like in a Boeing, you don't push in and out the buttons like on an Airbus. To be fair, my Boeing throttle has some buttons, but it just lacks a bit.
My clouds are gorgeous, but I don't see much of the ground.
I just have some very small little
Spots.
cloudlets, but mostly it's sunny.
You have some popcorn. Oh, not even that. A friend of mine is a real Boeing pilot, unfortunately no Airbus pilot. I'm thinking of doing a future winter project of building a huge cockpit. Well, let us see the picture. It's always nice to see when people craft things in their version of their cockpit. Oh yeah, I know. Research, research, research. Well, wood is for building furniture and stuff you put your consoles on. The best home built material. Hey, lieber Killer Mike. Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Abend.
The big plus side with wood, you go to Home Depot and get the stuff you need. Cut it, flex it, done. More likely. Got a 3D printer last week, started printing some gorgeous. Well, that's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've even
Exactly.
thought about
Hornbach
doing the
Projekt.
exact same thing.
Oh, the ELS system is airborne. There's the ELS system.
Yes, definitely.
Or at least know somebody who can print you stuff. Ah, this looks so nice.
Yeah, it called for a loopy.
This livery actually has some dirty fingerprints on it.
Well,
God.
you weren't in the car wash, weren't you?
Yeah, it's really funny. It looks very, very realistic, I have to say. It's well made.
Yeah.
Absolutely not shiny and new, but
Yeah, I had one 4 years ago, but I gave it to my little brother. Now I need one again. And how big is yours? Your 3D printer? Because there's a huge difference in sizes and in costs. Print is too, well, decent. But already can do stuff.
why am I alone here?
Because you are in front.
Yes, but I could have also said, why am I in
Why am I
front?
in front?
Because I'm not flying faster than you lot can.
No, I was doing loopies, that's why I was behind. But yeah, I'm doing what?
Next time I
Eight-
take a Cessna
800
172.
kph. So almost 400 knots then.
I'm 250.
I think I'll take a Cessna 172 for the
Okay.
next flight.
I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't really want to see it.
Yeah, it's a great choice of music to have those old songs for the warbirds. So if you know one of those old songs, just feed it in the bot with exclamation mark SR, the name of the artist and the title. We always want to hear something new to broaden our playlist. Oh, look who's here, Emma Casey. Welcome in, buddy.
Good evening.
Evening.
That's a funny icon. Nights of I just remembered I flew Tuesday with Murph in the Navion, twin Navion, and I had the funny problem again. I could not use my flaps. Whatever I wanted to do, I could not use them. So yeah, I landed and started without flaps. Was annoying. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had that.
Okay, that's funny. So, Kitty, what's up?
That's the one with the taco yolk.
Yes,
With
the
the what?
taco. Yes, exactly that
It
one.
has a taco for a yolk.
Yes. Kitty, there's Coke inside the cup. So, nothing for kitties.
Wow, Knights have really got some head start, huh?
Uh,
I mean, I've been following him now for a while, since I made the last loopy.
Yeah,
Still
and
didn't catch up.
I'm flying 260, so that shouldn't be a problem for you.
My
I
ground
see
speed
upside
is
down P40.
404 knots, so yeah, I should eventually catch up.
Whee!
It's nice that I have the 430, because this thing reads in kph, so
Yeah, yeah.
The Spitty does not like upside down. One vision. One
God.
vision. Did you catch up?
No.
Oh, well, he's getting closer.
Yeah, I can see your light.
Alima Kilo joined
Your
the
green
party.
light.
Whee! Eagle landing system activated. Please join your party. Hey Lima Kilo. Zoom. And Macasey in the PC-21 too. Whee!
Oh, there he is. I catched up.
Yep. Yeah, I see you now as a plane.
Yep, the PC-21 is a fighter jet trainer. Ooh, nice one, Viper.
Nice. So good looking, the Hellcat.
Yeah.
Meow meow. I'm feeling followed. Awesome, guys. Look at that. Ooh, this is fancy. Viper was at a Iron Maiden concert in 2019. Look at that. That is pretty. Whee! Loopy guys. There we have an upside down Castella. A
Okay,
loopy
Catman.
McCasey.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
I see
Come
he
on.
did not smile.
But I said cheese.
Yes. Well, he did what I told him.
How nice is that? I don't usually do what people tell me to do. So
That's true. No. God, it's not easy to shoot a picture with flying planes.
Trying to stay as still as I can on your wing.
Yeah. No, I think I got 3 shots, so at least one of them should be all right.
Okay.
That's much harder to coordinate, Englewood.
Oh yeah, don't forget Nightsep, you have to switch tanks.
No, I never have to switch tanks.
Oh,
He's a
you have some
cheater.
cheat mode. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Look at this nice formation flying down there. So pretty. And here we have a black mama bird, followed by her 2 red youngs.
That's quite a long stretch to the next
Yeah.
airport. Yeah.
I'm
So
feeling, I'm feeling cuddly cozy. Trying to hold as still as possible. Got a wind. Nice break from Lima Kilo, Castella, and McCasey. Going whee!
Okay.
Mhm.
Slowly turning to 183.
Didn't even have fuel for that stretch. Okay, let's refuel in the air then.
Yeah, there is no airport
Yeah.
around here on our route.
Should have taken the external tanks. Or a local gas station.
This would be something.
Can you imagine? I mean, there's a highway, so there should be some place to land and refuel.
Like in America?
Yeah, like in Alaska. I don't think they get to see very many Messerschmitts in the fuel station.
Oh boy. That would be in the media immediately.
It would be a head turner, that's for sure.
When you carefully drive onto a gas station, cut the power, get out, and put your
Filler up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You make like
You'll
a sign
nuzzle
to the
in.
person, they're like, yeah, can I refill from number 3 here? Hello.
Oh, the gas prices. An upside down P38. Do I see this correctly?
I don't even know what fuel this uses.
Uh,
Is it avgas?
Certainly
Or-
not diesel.
No. I think 100 octane,
100 octane? Really?
I would say.
Yeah, I wonder if they need an additive then, because this thing goes quite high, right? So it would
Mhm.
boil the fuel if you go too high.
Anglewood is rocking.
So
So in theory, we're following a road into the run to the airport,
the number 44.
something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorites comes up in a few minutes. And this is 16 tons from Ford, Ernie Ford. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Why is there so much soup here?
I have a feeling, you know, just like a
Yes.
sim, when it has no weather data, it seems to simply give you blue sky full stop. And I have a feeling that your program, when it has no weather data, it gives you pea soup.
Oh, well, it loads us in something. I have live weather from ExxonViro, yes.
And that is,
Mostly soupy.
yeah, that's the only explanation I have, because
Yeah.
otherwise, why would you have so much pea soup in that program all the time? It must be the default.
It certainly seems that way.
Maybe, is there something in the settings where you can change the default weather?
I'm unrealistic. There we have a Castella song. Oh, look at that beautiful formation flying over there. Very pretty. The ELS is working, the Eagle Landing System, or guide.
They have these square water
Oh, yeah.
reservoirs here.
Yeah,
Okay.
look at that. Oh, and a city of some sorts.
Yeah, that
Maybe
is
Maybe they have a fuel station.
Anantapur, it's called.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can you try to pronounce the next village too?
Which one?
After Anantapur, if you go down between
Raptadu? No.
Dharmavanaram, whatever.
hang on. I have
Gesundheit.
Sitarampuram,
Okay.
and then what else have we got? Akutotapalli.
Definitely Gesundheit.
Jesus. Badanapalli.
And down below that one, there's Dharmavaram.
Dharmavaram. And then there is Chenakesavapuram. I love these short
Bless
names.
you.
I mean, by the time, if you ask directions here,
Dharmavarum.
by the time you have pronounced the name of the place you want to go to, you're out of breath.
Or the locals laughing so hard that they're rolling on the floor.
Yes, probably.
Both.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, if this continues with that kind of cloudage, I'm gonna kill live weather, or at least my live weather, because we want to see
Arc?
stuff.
There's a petrol station below, according to my map.
Okay, let's go.
Ding ding ding
Oh,
ding
yeah,
ding.
I think I see it.
Is your Schmitty hungry?
Nah, it's not because I refueled in the air, so I'm actually fine.
Mm.
But yeah, I definitely see something that could be a fuel station. I'd say.
And now, guess what the brand name is here?
I don't know.
Indian Oil.
Oh, okay, that's original.
Highly.
Okay, I'm happy that I have so much clouds. I have totally below me.
Really? But maybe something's off then, because we don't have here. Not
I
at
did
all.
not have. Maybe summer monsoon, yeah. Hangerwoods! Indian oil. Surely better than Namaste benzene.
That is true.
now it's better again.
Okay, now in the next town
No worries.
there is a place where you can buy silk sarees. That might be
Saka?
something
Sari.
cool for
Ooh,
yes,
yes.
in silk.
There are some
So
of those saris. Warum tut's dir
we
leid? Ich fand's lustig. Kannst du gerne mal so was öfters werfen, ne? Those silk saris, they're some so beautiful.
yeah.
So freaking beautiful. And probably pretty heavy with all these pearls and ornaments some have on their clothes.
Yep. I can imagine, as a summer dress, a sari is probably very nice to wear.
I never was in India.
I got an Indian house song now in my collection,
Ah,
Oh, nice.
but I can't pronounce it or I don't remember what it was. But yes, it's actually absolutely amazing.
If you remember, you can send me the name.
Yeah. It's
That
not
would
really
be.
a house. I think they just put a beat on it but it sounds nice.
what was the name of that? There was a whole
Or
music genre with
yeah,
Indian.
Punjabi or whatever.
Yeah. What
I
did they
just
call
know
it?
Bollywood.
Was it Bangla beat or something like that?
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be something like
Tunak,
that.
tunak.
Sounds Bollywoody.
Ah, come on. How is this one
It
called?
started. There is a film that I think everyone knows with these girls playing football. With
Okay.
Keira Knightley and this Indian girl, and they're in a girls' football team. Kick It
Alright.
Like Beckham,
Okay.
it's called. And in that film, they used some of that music because
Okay.
obviously this one girl was Indian, and so there are Indian weddings and God knows what else in that. And that made it very popular. And after that, you could hear it a lot.
Actually, I could turn on the radio here for the area and listen out for some
Yep.
music because we have that. That jump seat media player thingy.
Yeah, I had it on my last flight over Algeria. I had some pretty good music there.
Oh yeah, Algeria has some rockers. Amazing.
Yeah.
I got a kitty. There's a tail.
You wouldn't
Is that an
expect it from
airport down there?
Algeria.
Oh, that's
Oh.
our airport. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Airli-
really?
yes.
airport is coming up for a
Punjabi.
landing and
Oh, yes.
refuel.
I'm just thinking this looks suspiciously like an airport.
Oh my god. Turn it on, no, it's
Why? I have to land first.
and go to Radio City Punjabi.
Okay, I'll
It
do that
rocks.
once. I'll do that once I've landed.
Kitty. No. Not on the yoke. She marked the throttles as hers. You know how Kitty marks their things with
Oh.
scrubbing all over?
Well, if it's only rubbing, then that's fine.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They only do.
human, pay me attention, meow.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the music is crazy good.
Another day older than the deeper.
You seem to be in the right area of the world.
No. Let's see if we can land this thing.
Okay, I got 11 knots from 116. The other sail, the right one will catch you, the left one
Okay, incoming.
will. Okay, I was fast enough with muting.
It has been landed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't be scared, the next one is a bit of a local music.
No,
This
let
is
me have a look.
737 runway. Nice.
Just seat medium player. Radio. So, what was the station?
Radio City Punjabi. I
don't
think.
get. I don't get that.
Wait, let me look at it again.
I only have from one town.
Oh God! Did the gear not come down? No, it didn't.
Nobody saw us.
Exactly. I wasn't concentrating with all this noise. It's called. Oh God! Now I clicked on something else. Radio City Punjabi.
I don't get that.
From Mumbai. Don't
I only get from Puttapati. That's the only town I get radio stations from.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Maybe is it one of my favorites then? Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why. Well, maybe you should try it in the air, because maybe it's, I don't know if it takes into account being up there or, because there's nothing interesting here, apparently. Yeah.
I got a wild one here. Yeah. If you take radios Sai Bajan, at least you're in India when you listen to that.
We also have an Indian song right now. And a wild queert appeared. Hold on to your cookies or they will be munched.
Oh, nice. Yeah, mine is more fun.
Yeah.
You need that radio station.
Well, I mean,
it's a Mumbai station though. You need to fly there to get it.
it's okay. I mean, if we get nearer to the coast, we should pick up some more stations.
Hey Quert, how you doing? Lucky number 13 here.
Near miss?
Yeah.
That was a near miss.
Who was that?
My music is just amazing right now.
Englewood, maybe? I don't know.
Somebody put in a rather interesting landing just now.
Lazy Davy was in front. Is in front of me, better to say. So... I just took a sip. Quert. Ooh, if this wasn't butter, I don't know what butter is.
It did look very smooth.
Nice. And we're going for a takeoff on 09er.
Yes. Ooh, You want to know the number?
Or
Ouch!
That is your fault.
Why?
Because I did not want to crash into you. Then I braked, and look what it got me.
Whee! There's a cat bat. Go meow. Good. The good thing is that the props are
Surely that is
in a package of
unrealistic.
5.
That is unrealistic. If at this speed, you top over on your nose, that it should then also turn on its back. There's not enough momentum to make that possible.
I don't know.
Look. Okay, that I accept. But it shouldn't go any further than that.
Okay, you got 3 left, buddy. And that was a number 6. Hey, Kraftmeister! Schön, dich mal wiederzusehen. Wie geht's
Okay,
dir?
Lazy Davy. Enjoy your supper.
Have a good munch, Lazy Davy.
this is double excitement trying to land a Schmitty with Indian music on the radio.
Yes. That's the life. No. I want to see if I can do that again.
Oh,
Yeah.
so bouncy, god damn.
It's unpredictable.
It's,
What can possibly go wrong?
Just now, I was going even faster, and it actually came back from the yoga position. I don't get the physics of this.
Physics?
It's supposed to be physics, I think.
Just in case we add some fuel here. Plane is hungry. Oh, now I know why my battery did not charge. Well,
Because you had your fuel pump on.
no, the pedoid.
Peter hit, yeah.
oh, let's try that again.
Oh, nah.
A little bit less speed.
That
this
joke
time.
was not that. There comes Teapot. You can do it, buddy.
Oh.
That looked pretty, Catbat.
Not down yet. Oh god. Jeez. That's like a kangaroo landing.
Boing, boing, boing.
Well, at least it didn't die, I don't think. But let's get the speed brakes back in. Come on, speed brake. There we go.
Ouch! Nobody saw
I
that.
only see bouncing nameplates over there.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I mean,
Well,
I should have really taxied to where you are, but my excuse is I actually have a 40 knots headwind from where I am, whereas you
You
have
have to
that
get
wind up your back.
some fuel again.
I have 6 knots from 99. So, the motion sensor in the cam, that's the kitty. Yeah, sweetheart, stay on your cat tree, please.
But isn't that confusing when you look at a windsock, for example, and then the windsock shows you something completely different
That's
from what
confusing.
from your.
There's still Coke inside, honey. Come on, stay on your cat tree. So, are we good to go to take off?
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Oh, it's so beautiful. I see all the dust being kicked up by this aircraft.
So, Nightsip is up, Catbat is up, Englewood is up. What was that? So, the ELS is starting. With the Macasey and Lee Makalo taking off information. Nice. That's pretty. Pretty cool. And there's a teapot. Go, go, go! You got this!
Yeah, he's in the air.
Woohoo!
Oh, my. Oh, this is epic.
Hmm?
Nice thing of VR when you look backwards in these burps.
Yeah. I can imagine. I need a third hand, guys. I really need a third hand.
Let me guess. Black. Is it black and white?
Yes, it is black and white, and it needs. It
It's
demands.
attention.
It
Needs
demands head
attention, yeah.
scritches. Like a pearl chain in front of me. Well, guys, I think I'm getting rid of my live weather. I'm taking a preset now because it's so soup.
So soupy.
Yes, just soup. That's looking better, so much better, guys. What do you say to this? It's pretty.
I'm sorry if I wasn't proper magenta at the moment because I was taking pictures.
Scandal. Outrage.
So I did not actually turn south as I should have.
Outrage.
Just
How
there will
dare
be.
you?
I'm sure there will be letters of complaint from my fellow pilots, but
Dreifache Ausführung. Whee!
with a copy to the management. Yeah.
Yeah, we following that one road.
Now I'm back on course.
After Kadiri, we're following a road. Again.
Number 42. Yeah.
Probably.
Whee!
Mulakapal. What? Mulakapale.
Whee!
Yeah.
Macation Lima Kilo. Having fun. Zoomy zoom.
Zoomies.
Yep. So where's that road?
It's a little bit to our left.
Whee!
To my left. I don't know what from your point of view.
Hmm?
I can't believe that music I'm hearing.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
It sounds-
It's amazing, isn't it?
It sounds like there's a whole hall of people singing along with the singer and clapping and
Oh, really? Okay. Not in my case. Done studio recorded.
And off into the hills they go. Whee! I think I found the road. The road.
Ooh. Had to pull some G's here. Evasive maneuver. Yes, I mean, the Schmitty's agile, but not as much as the PC-21, that's for sure. And
Well, I would say the PC-21 is a bit of a younger bird.
huh? but I'm keeping up. That's amazing because they're really fast, these things.
The guy's playing tag. How would you play tag in a plane?
Daka daka daka. Or brrrt, depending on your persuasion.
Yeah, paintball. Brrt.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, this
That
is
gives
fun.
a mess. Paintball bird. Who keeps the birds clean?
Well, the pilot. That's
Well,
why.
who cleans the
punishment
bird
if you get-
afterward?
If you get too many paintballs, then you have to work. It's an incentive not to get hit.
Oh, they pronounce it Radio City Punjabi.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the Indian accent is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I can't
funny.
imitate it. It's
It's so funny. Yes.
It's unique. One comedian who can imitate the Indian sound of speech is Fluffy. Enrique
Yeah,
Iglesias. Fluffy.
He does, yeah,
He has
he does it
one.
amazingly well.
Yeah, he has a show called Fluffy Goes to India.
Yes. It's just, I mean, it's to die for.
Yes. Okay.
I love when he describes the
Have-
show when the
have a-
Germans are there.
Have a good night, Englewood. Schlaf gut.
good night.
Man sieht sich das nächste Mal. See ya. Have a
Okay,
good
bye.
start tomorrow into the weekend.
What did you want to say?
Nothing. When Fluffy goes to India and he does a show and there is this, what is it, 3 German guys in the show?
Yes.
You need to see
Hey,
that.
fat man.
It's funny as hell.
What does we drink?
Wait, where is that on YouTube? or-
Yes, that's
Yeah.
25 or almost 30 minutes of comedian.
Yeah.
Fluffy Goes to India.
Careful with the Dougal sticks.
You found Dougal sticks?
Yes.
Okay. And Sauli Dev, welcome in. Good evening.
Hello, hello. There's the occasional hill here. Makes it a bit more interesting.
Yeah. Ah, I saw a Dougal stick. Yeah, be careful. There's severals.
Yes, and I'm flying at about Dougal stick height.
Well, don't kiss a Dougal stick. Or wrap your hand around one of those. Madana Pale. Okay? Madana
Yeah,
Pale.
As I say, you always feel maybe they could have done with 2 syllables less. But it's always
Yes.
one more syllable than you think.
Madapaya does not sound much better.
But there's many places here ending in pale.
Yeah,
Pale
or the,
seems to be
or
the word of the day here.
uhu. Alok is said to get the P47. I want to get the P47. I want will cost me about 65 euros. 35 for the P47 and 30 for the Hellcat to copy the sounds over.
Well,
Well, you just need the sounds.
If it works, that's the thing. I mean, technically it should, right?
yeah, I'm sure it
Captain Michael. Hello. Good evening. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Oh, you're in a 787? DLH, Deutsche Lufthansa. To Singapore. Nice. Almost time to land.
Oh god. I got another name challenge.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting massive stutterage here. Or not stutters, but slow frames.
Well, Airlock, contact me after the stream. Somehow
what's affecting-
somebody disappeared.
Yeah, I did. I'm in pause.
Okay.
Because I wonder what is hitting my frames.
It's not me.
No, it's just a mystery because everything's running smoothly,
Okay.
or so it seems. But then there's stutters.
Okay,
And-
if you
Wait,
Karja,
if
if
I-
you look at where we're flying,
Yeah.
before the next waypoint,
Yeah.
there is a place called Kudu, and you see the place I mean,
No.
alongside the road, 425. Kuduruchimanabale.
Bless you. You
Oh.
seem ill.
Well, if you're not before, then you're certainly after pronouncing this. Imagine you have to ask your way in this area.
Nope.
I
Well,
think that
Captain Michael, we are with the Spitty around the world, and today we're still in India. On Saturday we will be over to Sri Lanka. So yeah, we're spreading some love in India.
We're doing some daka in India here.
Nah. Nope. Won't do that.
Playing tag at least.
Drunk. Everything is possible. Well. What is that for a weird square?
yes, I looked at that too.
What are you?
It could be an empty water reservoir
Yeah,
because
could be.
we've seen square ones before.
I can imagine that, Alok. But if you just need the sound data, maybe we can have a look into that. And X Pyramid, I'm not so sure. Ian says hi, by the way. Oh, hi Ian.
that Ian Fisher?
Yes, I just know one Ian. There's the one from Flying Iron. There was the one, the MK1 from Insim Market. And there is the MK5 in different versions that they have to buy or that they are selling separately. So I just know of those 3. And I think a 16 somewhere. So we're coming up to our next stop soon, which is Victor Alpha Kilo Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm holding back with buying stuff. But I have to say, if the 777 comes out, that one would be very tempting. Very tempting. Good evening, Ian Fisher.
Good evening.
Got together. Yeah, that weird addiction I got infected with by cat bat.
Oh God,
Yes, it's your fault.
it's my fault.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are as well, because you got now the baby boy.
Yeah, you infected us. I'm sure you're getting revenue from PMDG.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to either.
Okay.
Tuberculosis. Whee! Jo, Nachti, schlaf gut. Danke fürs dabei sein. That one is too hard for tonight. So.
Landing, touch and go. What's this?
What does your fuel say, Catbat?
At land for sure. We've got
Okay.
What does the fuel say? Whee! I hope you don't need a sick bag, Lima Kilo.
No, not at all. Oh, Lima Kilos.
He did a second loopy loop. Do I see the airport? Yes, I see the airport.
Okay, that's gonna be wheelies down, anchors out, everything out.
Yes, kinda.
And don't forget gear out.
Yes, the gear is down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wheelies sticking out, I
Down,
see them.
Yeah,
They're
I
sticking.
see it actually. I have 2 green lights in this thing, so I can check it. It's just that I didn't check it before.
Oh,
Yes.
Outrage! Roar!
Roar. Oh, nice long runway. Could put down a 747 on this one.
6-8, Catbat.
Yeah, probably.
You can. I'm sure you can land an Antonov there.
I don't know. I don't know the Antonov. I don't have it. Oh, bounce, bounce, bounce. Jeez. Strong landing gear.
The who and the what?
You don't make me brake like that again.
Huh? What?
You're just heading towards me like you wanted
I
to make me
didn't
brake
see
again.
you there.
Fall on my nose.
There's the teapot. And welcome in Duluth. I did not see you there. You're so small, Nights Up.
Yes, yes.
Massive plane.
Jesus. And that woman actually drives a car.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Boom.
Nope.
Oh. And we're passing an airport with a lot of ILS. International airport.
Stupid question. Teapot. Were you parking brake on? Or did you just jump into the brakes?
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. I just
landed
want to
without
help
it.
him
Yes.
with the do and don'ts. We learned it the hard way, Catbat, didn't we?
Sure.
Oh, yes. We learn many things.
Yeah. Spit is a
that
good
Schmitty
push plane.
sounds so good. Oh.
Ooh, this looked nice. Very nice.
I'm not going to taxi all the way down. That's not.
No,
Don't
me
need
neither.
that.
I'm gonna turn here and get on the runway.
Hello. There you go.
Plenty of space. Oh, I need to refuel, by
Yep.
the way.
Would be
That was the
handy.
whole idea, yeah.
That's a good idea. Radio City. Oh my god. Okay, we are full of fuel again. Oh yeah, there's some good music.
Okie dokie,
Oh, no.
Teapot.
Now I'm getting more radio stations. Yeah.
It's getting this Indian Afro house vibe.
Now, what do we use here? We have
Okay.
Christian radio, no.
Why?
Canada gospel, no. Catholic
Why?
FM. I mean, is there any radio station here that's not religious?
Yeah, CP. Ready for takeoff if you are.
Oh boy. That one did hurt. That one did really hurt. Where does astronauts hang out after work?
At the space bar. That is really, that's painful. Okay.
Good evening, Flaps 15. We just have a
Didn't
Flaps
get it
45
until
on this
now.
board.
It's doubly painful.
Come on.
Oh, where do cats write notes? At the scratch paper. Well, it's
Scratch
better.
cat.
It's better we take off, guys. The dad
Yes.
jokes won't get better.
Yeah, I'm waiting for CP to move. Otherwise, I will scratch his paint job.
With this particular paint job, it wouldn't make any difference.
Okay. Well, if you say so, I'm going.
Yeah, we do.
I'm in the air already, so
Good
No
night,
problem.
Macasey. Thank you for jumping in.
The nose is rising. Nice.
Have a good start
Or
in the
dropping.
weekend.
ah, they're getting worse.
Yes. It's like, hey, Dad, I'm hungry. Hello, hungry. I'm Dad. Same caliber. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dad bot do better. So that's the crew for tonight. Macasey isn't bad. Englewood isn't bad. We have already flying. Still flying Castella, flying Teapot, Lima Kilo Mike, Knights Up, and the Catbat. Whee! Nice! The next airport, by the way, guys, is a touch and wind.
Mhm. Well, we are virtually flying over Bangalore, so that explains why we have a lot more music now. A lot more
Okay.
stations. Bangalore is a large city.
Why are oranges the smartest fruit? Because they are made to concentrate. Well, the Spitfires pay well from flying iron simulations. I think she's at 29 bucks. So long ago I can't remember.
Yeah, around 30. But you don't have to fly in a Spitty.
Flying
No.
iron,
As
Like
you
like the
iron,
metal.
yeah.
Flying iron simulation.
You can fly the Schmitty.
Also
from
by
flying iron.
yeah.
It's very good. Very deadly though.
Yeah. Be warned, it's not an easy plane to fly though.
Neither is a Spitty, but yeah, if
Yeah.
you go for the Messerschmitt, yeah, that's. If you can fly, let's say, if you can fly the Messerschmitt, you can fly
the
anything.
Spitty.
Yes, definitely.
Whereas this Hellcat I find
It's easier,
relatively
isn't it?
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sometimes just a pain to taxi.
Yeah. That's about it. I'm getting. See, this is the typical sim approach. We are approaching a large town, and then the sim always puts in pea soup.
Yes, because they
That's-
actually have weather data.
No,
That's
I think
what I
it's-
suspect.
It's
Okay.
simply the smog of a large city, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I get that with almost every large city. So if I
Yeah.
don't change the weather setting, I
You
find it
won't
very
see
hard
anything.
sometimes to see these cities.
Airlock
Oh, you're
Road.
not gonna see much more than Legos there, anyways.
airlock road. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah.
Nice. Lima Kilo Mike, very good flying.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So are you talking about this airbase for touch and go?
Yes.
Okay. Ah.
Blue moon, blue moon. I just know Dodgeball as a movie, but yeah.
Man with boobs.
No.
Is that about curling or something like that?
Yes, it's about curling, Canadian movie.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Do they say sorry, buddy? I found myself a flock.
Okay. I know due south.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry, guys. Something was loading in. No.
Yeah, this looks like the pictures of India with loads of smoke.
Yeah. Could well be realistic.
I got
always
my
like
I got my preset for spring weather, or
I
would have soup
took
all
off
over.
so many times from Kolkata, and every time it's like this.
Okay.
Okay. I have a marker, Aero India. I assume that must be on our airport.
Could be. Come on within. Mighty Quinn. Ooh, there are cranes and dougal sticks. Be careful, guys. I see the airfield. Inside view. We list
Yeah,
out.
for a change, you see better than we do.
Yeah. Okay. Wheelies, anchors, everything.
Just start braking if you are with both wheels on the ground, and you won't take off again when you pull the stick back. That the Spitty won't tip her nose.
You might, if you're too fast, you might still be up in the air, do a little bounce, but you won't tip over.
God. Oh, we're down. I can't believe it. Only one bounce.
Yay!
There should be lots of
Oh, is
planes.
it a touch and go or is it?
Touch and went, yes.
Okay, let's get rid of the speed brake then. Oh, God. Can't do the speed brake and not look outside, so now I've completely wrecked the plane. Oh, in a tailwind no less. Yeah, no wonder.
So my nameplates have disappeared.
Ah.
I have the setting nameplates on,
But
and
honestly,
I see your plane. So
yes.
it's not a case of disappearing, but I don't get nameplates.
Okay,
That's a new one.
that's a new one, definitely. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da. 2,
Okay.
3, 4. Tell the people what you want.
Ooh, that was scary.
Okay, I see nameplates now.
Hard left, and I could see those spoilers coming out,
Not good.
and the vapor effects from the wingtips.
Ooh.
That's always worrying when you see those.
Yeah.
This will be almost a perfect circle here. Painting a circle on the map. No. Cancel that with a perfect circle. It's an egg. So teapot is up. Nice. But it's a huge city.
Well, it's Bangalore.
It's a huge city.
Bangalore, I think, isn't that the computer center, the IT center of India?
Could be. With all the scammers.
And lots of air conditioning units for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see 4 malls on my map. 4 malls just on that part of the map that I'm looking at.
Yeah, lots of baked-in cars on the highway.
Well, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
It's so hot. It bakes the car into the highway. Now, I also see a golf course. I see another airport.
Bengaluru.
I see Dodanagamalangala village. Too many syllables, people. Too many.
Yes. Oh.
I have to. I know this guy.
Just a second.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the F-86 Sabre on the Shrike website. It says price in real life. Used 178k. Price new in a sim 1999.
That puts it in perspective. So it's not really expensive. Ah, we are leaving the soup.
Well, to be fair, it was only a broth. You could still see in it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the area of the Tamils now.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's the problem, you know, how they have this constant conflict, almost
Yeah.
for many times wars on Sri Lanka, because it's the Tamils
Yeah,
and
perfect,
this Sinhalese, which is the native population of Sri Lanka,
Okay.
Which is the
and the
Buddhists,
Tamils
right?
who came over as settlers, basically, and they don't like each other at all.
Nope. Stuart Ferguson, also in a message with you. Welcome in. I'm not sure if we got a date for update 15.
I haven't heard one.
Sorry. Sorry?
I haven't heard of one.
No, me neither. Murph did not mention anything yesterday.
No.
You're not the only message with you anymore, Catbat.
Oh, nice.
Stuart Ferguson is also in a message with you, who's catching up.
Nice. Nice.
Victor Oscar 95. What do we
Coming
do
up.
there?
How's your
I'm
fuel?
gonna have to refuel.
Okay.
Just ask Catbat about his view.
Are you sure you haven't got a leak somewhere?
No,
No,
that's,
the
I'm pretty
Schmitty.
sure it's normal
The
normal
Schmitty's
behavior.
a thirsty bird.
I mean, we're eating miles as well, for sure. So.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. We're not flying slow. We're not
Since this is a
cruising.
small bird, also probably the tanks aren't very big. That's why you got the option to have the external tanks. But I'm not so interested in having too much fuel in this thing either.
Yeah, external tanks always slow you down.
Yeah. Also, if she tends to wing dip,
Yeah.
that would go kaboom.
Game over. So the scenery is pretty here. Not ugh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It just,
most
Just
of India looks actually quite
be
good.
careful. I saw Dougal sticks around here. Power poles.
pulling those G turns. Let's catch up with third Ferguson. I can see another Schmitty.
Why does my brain just call out, yeah, the Schmidt is coming to town? Why, brain?
know.
Why?
It's a classy bird. Let's do a flyby, shall we?
A zoom past. The ELS is activated.
Flaps here. Gear coming down. Cool. Let's drop some speed brake.
Always look on the light side of life. Dee-dim, 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 dee-dim. Hello there. Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, God. Why is he so twitchy on landing? No, no. Okay, what did I do wrong this time?
I don't know, but the song we have running fits pretty well to the Schmitty landing. Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, there was nothing bright about this landing. That's quick and
Wee!
refuel.
That was a pretty landing with the Schmitty.
Yeah, wait until he slows down. Let's see. No pressure.
A land dart!
No, it looks quite okay from here. Remind me not to retract flaps once on the runway.
Okay.
Not a good idea. Because I
Well-
think that's the only thing I did differently from usual.
Okay.
And I thought like, oh, let's do it like a bush flight, you know, like where you lose the lift instantly. I think she doesn't like it somehow.
I don't think that either. Okay.
Just so you have the right music.
For takeoff. Okay.
Oh yeah, refueling required.
Yes, it's handy to do that.
Yes. Because I've got only 50 gallons left, which is not enough.
Nope, nope, nope.
Let's have double that.
Yeah, hello. Long time no see in here.
Hello, Belbro.
Buddy, how you doing?
Who's there? I couldn't hear it.
Belbro.
Oh, Belbro. How are you, mate?
How are you doing?
Ooh. Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, we're up.
there
Sorry.
he
Sorry.
complains about scratching somebody's paint.
It was my handbrake. Or it wasn't.
Yeah. But with that word work, there's no flying. That's nice
So?
to read, Balbro. It's really nice to read. So, did I overread something? Did the Lima Kilo
Catbird is already up.
disappear?
There is something on the side of the runway. I
Yeah,
can't see
that-
any
that
nameplates.
is the Lima Kilo.
Okay. Well, before I annoy you any further, I'll take off.
Yes, please.
I see a bunch of nameplates. Wavage.
Oh, no. We don't even start with this, okay? Not you.
Have a good night, Lima Kilo. So,
Good night.
I play on an Xbox S. Why is it all you guys planes show up on my TV? That ones I have are generic ones. Probably you don't have the liveries?
Or the settings.
Also possibility. Or the sim is just
Being a bitch, as always.
yeah.
Just being the sim. Yeah.
I did not want to say that word.
Yeah, baby. Drawing white lines in the sky.
Okay. A sim? Maybe something resetted? Hey, Red Thunder, good morning.
Good morning.
So, Eagle up, Knights up, Castella up, Third Ferguson. Somewhere?
That must be like the 4th time they play this song.
So, I'm curious what we will have.
I'm guessing they don't have a very broad library of music.
Can't. Maybe it's just from some guy's computer, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
How you doing, Red Thunder? The co-pilot, Mrs. Kitty, waits for her human heating pillow to go to bed. Okay, this local music sounds weird. Okay, that's what I was missing.
We've just taken off, and I can already see a drop in the fuel.
Okay, Ted Ferguson.
That-
I'm sorry. That's a typical Bollywood song. Bollywood song. You can't hold still with that one.
I remember, again when I was younger, I had a Turkish girlfriend, and she was totally into Bollywood.
Oh boy.
She would watch Bollywood films all day long, Bollywood film music and so on. Absolutely her thing.
I'm good. My co-pilot is also with me today. Definitely not trying to play with the controls. Well, why can't I believe you? That the co-pilot will not try to play with the controls. It's what they do meow today. Raya Kotai. Okay. Ooh, there's an airport called Salem. It sounds a bit
That doesn't
witchy.
does certainly not sound Indian.
Nope.
But of course Salem, the original Salem, is a small village near Lake Constance in Germany,
Okay. Is
with
that
a
where the
famous
witches are
private
from?
school.
Is this where the witches are from? The
The
witches of
witches are
Salem.
from Salem in the United States,
Ah, okay.
which I think was named after the Salem in Germany.
They have to copy everything.
Well, there was nothing there before. I mean, nothing European anyway.
Catbird has the zoomies.
Candle-scented curry. Now that's an
yes, Murph's candle scented curry.
Oh, yes, that one.
Remember that flight we did over India with
Yeah,
with
Huh?
Murph in the
I just
old
know
years?
curry
Candle
scented candles, but candle scented curries?
Yeah, that's how he said. That's how
Okay.
he came. Yeah, it came out. I think he had a few too many to drink, and he said
Okay,
candle scented curry.
okay. I definitely
Genius.
cannot remember that.
That's genius. Oh,
Yeah.
Costello Road, nice break, Catbat.
Oh, thank you.
A looping catbat is a happy catbat. Oh boy, did we have a good time. Yeah, we have a good time. We're
Yeah.
flying, we have good company, we have good music. Is there anything better, Balbro?
No, I think Belbro remembers that flight in India for sure with
No, okay.
Murphy. I'm guessing he was there already.
Darhampuri is coming up.
Paparapati.
Yeah, bless you. Isn't tomorrow the first Bremen flight?
I
Oh,
think
is it?
so, yeah. I think it
Okay.
starts tomorrow.
Oh, at what time does he start?
The normal.
1900.
Oh,
Oh,
so
no.
evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't,
but
I don't.
he does not do the Bremen like he did the years prior. He just does a leg per stream.
That's lame. But anyway,
Oh. You could have done that on Mondays, and I could.
well,
It just
I mean,
does this
there's,
endless ATC stuff.
there's
Well,
It
that way
was
at least I get to fly for myself at least one day of the week.
yeah,
I don't
nothing
get to fly
better
much at
than
all.
nothing better than flying surrounded with friends and good music. Absolutely true, Belbro. Absolutely true. That's why we do this here. The bonus is we go around the world.
Sure, sure.
No
I
plane
gotta say, the scenery is
has
quite
passed.
amazing right now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any ugh at the moment,
Exactly.
as far as the eye sees.
Yeah.
Rasipuram. Those are not that hard to pronounce. What's that?
Was I flying in the wrong direction? I don't know now.
There's the
Oh.
village or city of Penakgaram, and I read pentagram.
Pentagram.
So, well,
With all those witches and stuff.
yeah, in
Yeah, yeah.
Salem.
It's the Salem that got you.
Yeah, could be going in the wrong direction, Catbot.
Yeah, I'm quite sure I was actually. I don't know how I managed. Too many loopies and stuff.
Whee! Costella's rolling, rolling, rolling. Surely pretty green in the face from the rolling, rolling, rolling.
Oh, Jesus. Landing this plane
Price?
with unlocked tail wheel is really quite something.
I always land with unlocked tailwinds. Because I don't bother bit locking them.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
this bird does circles.
Oh yeah, I know. She does donuts if you're
Does
not careful.
absolute ballet.
But the nice
Donuts.
thing is she doesn't wing dip when she does it
That's true.
like the Schmitty does. If you
I just wanted to
Donuts.
check if it was possible to land for petrol.
this radio channel is definitely on a loop.
Probably the Indian guy behind that radio channel lies sleeping on the mixer.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Because those radio guys, they have a loop in the background for exactly that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So somewhere there's an airport. I think we stopped tonight at Victor Oscar Tango Juliet. It's the last airport before crossing over to Sri Lanka.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have a Sri Lanka on Saturday. Just need to update the flight plans.
Well, I mean, it's not
I'll
a
be
huge
working.
section that we haven't finished.
Saturday evening I will be working.
Yep.
Oh well.
So what are your plans for this airport?
Catbird, what does your
refueling,
fuse?
definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Refuel.
Again?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think your
About
plane has a
50
bladder problem.
15 gallons left or something.
Your plane has a bladder problem.
There
Only
comes the
doing
night.
370 knots. What is wrong with you? Okay.
There was a
anchors out.
hoppity. We saw that.
Yeah. I've had worse.
Gear, flaps, anchor. Let's do a SEP approach. Some overhead. You know where the wind's from?
The wind is.
Tune.
I think
Okay.
it's.
I can't tell. I have different wind.
Hang on. It's from 135, but it's only 1 knot, so you can basically ignore it.
Nice. Okay. Dive.
Meow. Look nice, get that.
Yeah.
Look better than mine anyway. No big
Better than
bounce.
my previous landing, that's for sure. Practice, practice, practice.
Yep, that's for sure. There's a teapot.
Dive for cover. Hellcat taxiing.
How it got all over the place.
Oh,
Hellcat taxiing.
You'll enjoy it in
Oh.
the end. And it takes a bit of practice as well.
Well, can you polish the scratches the pilot made on other planes?
how do you mean?
You scratched my paint. You gotta do some polishing work there.
I forgot my cloth for polishing.
What?
I left it at the last airport.
Uh-huh. Sure, sure.
Good.
Sound. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, let's refuel before you forget.
Before you take off.
Okay, enough Punjabi for now. I'm just gonna shut it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's line.
That landing looked good, Teapot.
Yeah, he's getting the hang of it.
Hmm.
Soon it will be butter teapot.
Soon he will butter with a spitty. Okie dokie, guys.
So we're flying through to the final airport now.
Nice.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
Victor Oscar Tango Romeo,
we
we
can do it.
do Touch and Wind.
Yeah,
I'll review there for sure.
and then the next one is
Is
the
the
stop.
final, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
We follow now basically a road and then the river.
good. Are we
First
ready?
south and then east,
Yes.
looking
It's
at
sort of
Norway.
southeast, yeah.
And then there's some sort of a 90-degree corner.
Yes, because I
Hmm.
wanted to go to the river.
Okay. So is there a fueling station there? Just asking.
Just asking for a friend.
Asking for a
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can refuel at Victor Oscar Tango Romeo. So a flyby refuel.
There's only 23 miles after that.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. I have my fuel
You'll
meter.
make it.
I'll have a good eye on it.
Just fly in low gear. That should be okay.
89 nautical miles in total.
Come on.
So that should be
Should.
possible with the Schmitty. So,
Of course, what
So
you could cut
famous
across
last
it.
words, right?
well, Hello Kitty,
Yeah.
purr purr, off you go, kamikaze.
So full right aileron, very important in this bird. That's actually quite realistic because the torque would certainly try and tip this over. Nice. We're up. God.
Teapot is up, nice. So we can go on course.
Hmm.
Fly over Salem. I'm in front of Nightsap. I need to make a mark in the calendar.
Admit it, you don't like it. Because you don't know what I'm up to behind you.
No. Not afraid of what you're up to behind me. I'm sure you're doing faces all the time.
Yes. You know that face where you stick out your tongue and wiggle your hands on both sides of the head?
I'm sure
That's
it's
what I'm doing at the moment.
I'm sure it's what Knights have got his whole life from his students, so now you need to do it. To
I know the
somebody else,
game.
right? It's called paying it forward.
this is our road.
The Romans?
Not the Romans, but the road.
What have the Romans ever done for us?
Well,
Where are you going?
there's a road. I don't know where you are going, but I'm above the road.
On magenta.
And the
think you might
magenta,
got-
the
There's
magenta.
also a road below me here. Maybe you got the wrong road.
No, I got the right road.
Ah. Now she's coming back.
Now let's follow the road.
Public. What have the Romans done for us? Public order, the aqueduct, medicine.
They got funny names here. There's a city now we're flying past called Erode. As
Yeah,
in
yeah.
erosion. Erode.
A road?
A road?
Not to be confused with Eda Puppy.
Mm.
Tirunchirapalli. It's the touch and go airport.
Vayapamalai.
You mean the refueling airport, right?
Thirsty bird.
Bloop 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 bloop.
Especially when flat out all the time. And like 5 yards above the ground. Whatever, 5 feet off the ground.
Whee!
And then formation flying.
I found the cat bat. And now I can do faces behind your back. Bleh. Namakkal is coming up. That's where we hop on the river, if I'm not totally
that?
mistaken.
Namaste.
Hey Phantom! Yeah, still in India. But we are on the road for the last airport before setting over to Sri Lanka. On Saturday we're going over to Sri Lanka from India and have a ramble around the island. That's a cool area. We did not have much around. I don't think they see a lot of PC-21s here. I don't think it either, Ego. Also, they won't see any Spitties, Hell Kitties, Messerschmitties over here too.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Indian Army had PC-21s
Hmm.
for trainers. Either that or the Tucanos, yeah.
And there could still be some Spitties left in some museum somewhere from the colony days, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, possibly.
Possible, yeah.
I think the rarest bird here is the Schmitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also the rarest bird in the world. From the warbirds, I guess. I don't think many Schmitties survived.
No, I don't think I've ever seen one. I did see a BF-109 as a kid on an air show. I was still flying back then. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I've
they're
only
now.
seen one in a museum.
Yeah, the Messerschmitti is the BF-109.
I mean the other one, the
108.
no. It's a warbird as well, Focke-Wulf.
yeah.
160,
Is it 160? Okay.
I think. Birds, birds, birds.
Now, is that a bridge I see before me?
I don't know.
Oh,
what you
yes,
see.
that is a bridge, but is it high enough?
You will see.
We will see as you will test it for us. Right?
And
Well-
since we have the same brand of airplanes now, and you also have prop strikes, you can tell me if
No,
you
no,
prop
no, no.
strike.
I can't. There's no prop damage modeled on this plane.
Really?
No.
That's boring. That's so boring.
This bridge could be too low. Let's get closer.
It should be possible for a Schmitty. It's a very flat plane. Let's see.
Has somebody sat on this plane? And that's the reason why it's flat.
Well,
yeah, no, it
certainly
doesn't
the
look like.
The Fuga was the ideal bridge plane.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. It's
The
a lot
Hell
more
Kitty does not
stable.
have prop damage.
Castella is
It's-
the first
thing
one
is-
to try.
This thing is not all too stable. So let's see if I can. The water is going up before the bridge. So yeah, forget it. Not gonna
Castella
go
did
under.
it.
Yeah, you can make it. Oops.
And I
Knightsep did the
I
bounce.
did a bump, yeah, which I fortunately survived.
But yeah, it can be done. But yeah.
Yeah, the Hell Kitty, I did a yoga earlier this stream, and it didn't do anything to my prop.
Boring.
Well, it's the same in the Schmitty actually. That's not flying either. Oh, cloudage. How nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Well, we are approaching the ocean. We're getting more weather.
Yeah, apparently so.
Mahadana. Oh, these names, honestly. On Monday I'll probably go to that restaurant again where the landlord is from Sri
Okay.
Lanka, and I will ask him how he copes with these names. I'm sure he has a name like that, because he only calls himself Jack, and I'm
Oh,
100%
yes.
sure that
Yeah,
this is just to make it easy on
of
the
course it is.
Germans. Yeah.
Asians do that a lot, actually. They say like, "Oh, my name is Vincent" or something, and you go like, "Yeah, right." You liar.
I heard that Chinese people do that too.
Chinese, yeah, they
Yeah.
do it all the time. Yeah, like a Chinese. I'm called Jerome. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jing jing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another
Catbet.
bridge.
s-
I'm not
Costello
trying it.
spotted a bridge.
Yeah. I'm not trying it.
Oh yeah, there's a bridge.
I've had enough with the last one.
Yeah, that was rough. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. If the water is flat, then I can do it. If the water is yeah,
The one.
Reasonably flat.
making mountains, then okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Good.
Oh, oh, don't make a stain. Jeez. Yeah. Oh yeah. We made it.
Whee! Pitta fahita lai. Okay.
Oh, the water is very, very bubbly, let's say.
Yeah.
Probably all those witches made this place glitchy.
Trouble, bubble, boil and brew.
Okay. We're getting pea soup again.
You.
Yeah.
I turned off my live weather because of that. Because people want to see how it's here. Not just
Oh,
soup.
I tried another bridge, but just before the water had a mountain again, so I pulled up.
It's very, very tricky.
Hmm.
Water like this. Yeah, I see the mountain already. It's like, oh,
There's the
God.
catbat song.
Well, then we go under the bridge. Yeah.
Nyong. There comes the touch of wind.
Well, just as I went up, there is an airport. Where is it? Let's see. I'm pointing away from it. Okay. Let's go back.
Is your mic still in the kitchen?
I'm looking around in the cockpit, that's why.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of in the kitchen.
Yay! Awesome, Costello. Let's go! Can you pronounce that name? Nights Up?
Which one?
Definitely needing
There
fuel.
where we do a touch and wind.
No. I give up. I give up for tonight.
Me too, kinda.
Otherwise, my tongue will hurt tomorrow. And somewhere in this soup, there is the runway.
Yes. I think the flight path takes us to the
Yes.
just that's designed so that it
Magenta
Okay, so-
line is aligned with the runway, guys.
Found it.
amazing.
Congratulations.
It's even got puppies.
Oh, wow. How amazing is that? Let's think about dropping the gear. As we overfly some sort of a city. One not sure flaps.
S'il vous plaît.
Okay, the far side of that runway is X'd out.
That does not. Oh! It looked like there stood the puppy for the other side.
Oh, I'm overflying the runway already. God.
Yeah, then zoom past.
The visibility is no, I'm not gonna zoom past. I'm gonna drop like a brick and then land. Hold it, hold it, hold it. On bounce. Yes, we made it. Oh, nice. Now keep the engine RPM up, or she will stall. Okay, fuel. Well, I had 36 gallons left, so I don't know if I would have made it, but better to be safe than
It's
sorry.
really only a short hop.
There's no such thing for the Schmitty, I believe.
What's funny is that the runway was X'd out
Yeah.
on the eastern side, but the ILS cone comes in from that side.
Yes, and actually, if you looked on the ground, you saw the real life ILS baked into the
Yeah.
ground.
So I think the sim got it wrong.
How did you? How could you say that? Microsoft, go home. You're drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy, keep on taking off with me. Or is he staying? No, he's gone.
Incoming.
Full power. Full right aileron.
Catbad. Come closer.
Ooh. I really took off on the short end. Just cleared the puppy lights, or not the puppy lights, but you know, those runway end lights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm beginning to see again.
Nice.
So you don't have a soupy soup anymore,
It's clearing up.
or did you clean your glasses?
No, I actually did that before the flight.
Just careful. The runway is this time not aligned.
It's not. Okay, how is it going? Yeah, I see that. Let's align it then. Oh yeah, I see it.
You do?
Mhm.
Am I blind?
You there already? Wow.
Yeah, it's a short jump.
I guess it was.
Ah, I have it visual. Nice.
Okay, I have soup for as far as the eye can see still.
Feel the love generation.
Oh yeah, runway inside. Let's see if we can do 400 knot flyby. She's just limping around at 380.
Whee!
Okay. Wheelies.
Ah, there's the cat bat. So,
There's a pretty impressive cloud formation there
where?
on the horizon. We're towards Cuthbert
Ah, okay.
in our live window. Looks like a Thunderhead.
So let's see how this looks like. All eyes are in you, Catpat.
He just
Nice.
he doesn't bounce.
So, and there is a teapot.
And the sound.
Hmm?
I just love the sound of these birds.
Yeah.
And the funny thing with the Messerschmitt,
Hmm?
you know, when I was younger, I was driving trucks and Daimler trucks, and
Ooh.
the engine, when that Messerschmitt is just cruising along, sounds very similar to what I remember from that.
To what?
I didn't drive the really large trucks. It was of like 7.5 tons, but that was a very similar sound.
Ooh. That was a pretty landing.
Yep.
Teapot. That was a really pretty
Yeah, but
landing.
you're becoming friends with the Spitfire.
Okay, and we have an umbrella. This is so funny.
Oh yes, you have the
So,
umbrella.
yeah.
Yeah. Hellcat doesn't have that.
Oops. Continue. There we go. Oh,
Da-
why do you shut the canopy? I want to open canopy and an umbrella, please. Yes, thank you. Because in this sunshine, it might actually help.
Do you park a set of Catpat, Teapot?
I'm parked, yes. Huh? Sorry?
No, just Teapot should park alongside you. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm not very well parked, though.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
this is not a parking competition.
It isn't. Okay.
So, does Teapot have a different Spitfire from ours? Because it doesn't
Yes.
show as
He
a
mi-
Spitty for me.
Yeah, he might have a livery or something, because...
No, he
Yeah,
has the
he's-
fiver.
Yeah, he has a different one. Yeah.
Oh, that's why, okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't.
Eh,
Yoga.
almost.
Well, we
There
are
you go.
in the home of yoga in India, so
Doesn't matter.
that's quite okay. We are just greeting the locals.
So let's see if I can make the weather a bit fancier. Can we do fancy weather? What does time say? Yes, that's fancy weather. Yeah.
Oh, can
I
you
like
believe
this.
it? If I make it cloudy, the umbrella disappears.
Well, there you have German engineering.
That's...
Okie dokie, guys. It was so great. So nice to fly with you. Some great flying happened. Some nice landings. Also some oopsies. And yeah, that's that for today. We see each other on Saturday, 1900 Zulu time, we're gonna start off here and fly over to Sri Lanka and ramble there around the island. So, thank you guys for joining along. See you in a bit. Where's my button? Where's the button?
Bye.
There's the button. Goodbye.
Hello and
Bye-bye.
goodbye, Admiral Nidar.
Yes, sorry, neither. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye bye, Balbro. There's my button. See ya.